And I think you talked about it on Saturday, and we were like, yeah, I actually wanna look into some of these, accounts. What's the other box?
Life
And then
class.
big event, life license.
Life class.
You already started on your license?
No, not yet, not until February.
Okay, so then the next
I
thing
mean, I
would
already
be,
did the first step, you know, I paid,
yeah,
but I can't take it until February.
okay, but you already started the program, you kinda have that,
I just got it, well, was it yesterday, I don't know, or what's it?
yeah. So,
Yeah, yesterday.
yesterday. So that's the other step, check it out, you're like, I'm starting on my licensing, and then what's the last step?
Big event.
Big event. So this event, which is what we're gonna talk about, is part of the system flow. Okay, it's part of something that we're supposed to check out within the first week of our business. So the big event, this is literally 6 months of training condensed into 3 days of it.
No.
It's life changing. So sometimes people come into this event and you're like, you know what, I come into this business and you're like, you know, this is my goal, I wanna make 6 figures this year, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. But then life happens and then you make a plan for 12 months for the first year. And then first month or maybe first week you start strong, maybe second week and then something happens, right? This big event, it literally adds fuel to your vision for the next 6 months. So I'm excited. I know that some of you guys are excited to go. Some of you guys maybe you're like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go. Some of you maybe you're still like, I don't know. Some of you guys are, yes, I'm going. I don't know how I'm getting there, but I'm getting there. But I'm excited for you guys to hear from some of the leaders of this office so that you can hear a little bit more of how this business has transformed their life, okay? So it's special for you, okay? All right, so let me have the very first speaker. Please, guys, help me welcome Nate Morales.
Nick?
I was told I gotta speak about Big Event, and let me tell you guys, my experience with Big Event was my first ever experience with PHP. I got dragged to the Big Event by my mom in August, and I didn't want to go, but I was glad that she forced me to go. It was the craziest event. I remember I went inside, I thought it was gonna be this boring event, like what you see on commercials. Dudes walking around with clip ties, you know, like, I thought it was gonna be that. It was completely, oh man, it's cut off. Okay. It was completely different, right? So, my first event, what you see in the corner, it was in August of 2023. And that event was like, mind-blowing, eye-opening, for sure. I remember, like, at first time I heard everybody do, I was like, what? Is this like the Wolf of Wall Street? These people are crazy, but I like it. I like it. Like, it's cool, you know? And then that's me with my mom right there. I think that was, I don't remember. That's my mom. She forced me to go to the big event. It was cool, but I'm grateful. And something as simple as that I took away from it was that picture in the corner saying that if you have easy choices, you'll have a hard life, and if you make hard choices, you'll have an easy life. I was like, that's pretty cool. So, guys, you gotta go to the big event. If you weren't planning to go, please take the chance and actually get yourself there. Your idea in this business will completely transform. Because that was the first big event I ever went to. The first 2 pictures, that was the second one. That was in Texas, in San Antonio. That's me with Massive following. That was pretty cool. You know, I had purchased a book right there. Got to take a picture with them, talking to them real quick. It was cool. And with that event, I was that's how sold out to the vision I was. And this and take people to an event that I really need to see how different it is. A business like this can work, how it can really change how you see yourself in it. It can shift your identity in it. You know, so that's how, you know, influential it was to me. And then this wasn't specifically TTT, but I put this there because I got a 10-pack. We went to TTT, right? And I got to actually check out Integrity Marketing Group's headquarters.
Let's go.
Only 5 of us in this room have ever been in there. It was me, Steph, Solis, and our sales. That's it. That's gotta be the most beautiful office I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
It is truly something that until you're there in that room, you won't grasp it. You won't understand, like, genuinely how crazy it is to be a part of a company that way. Genuinely. Seeing an office space, like those are 3 stories, but there is gonna be like beautiful office space. And then that's me with Solis and Gaines back in 2024, and this picture saying that people change for 2 reasons. They either learn something new or make a decision. That's what happens when you go to a big event. You can't change it. It could be based on two things. Either you learn something new, or you simply make a decision to, you hear something, you make that decision to change. But that's what the big event can do for you. It'll genuinely change you if you just go, you gotta go, and you don't wanna go by yourself either. Take somebody with you, please. Actually take somebody with you. From there, your business will expand. But yeah, that, short and simple, that's about the best I give it, but yeah, that was it.
Let's go.
Baby.
And he started, by the way, and let's go. I'm excited for this version to be coming out this week. I love this already, but she's someone that is always on fire. Both low, she's so fun to be around, and she's also gotten the experience to be at a big event a few times. So please help me welcome
Okay, so, funny enough, my last two events, I'm like, I don't want to go, I don't want to go. And it was so awesome. So, real quick, my first event is to the left, to you guys, and, I was able to meet Max and Paulo and get his book signed.
Oh, yeah.
I love this picture, and I really like Matt because, I'm a sneakerhead too, and Matt is a sneakerhead, so I love that, you know, yeah, we dress up, you know, but it's not always all suit and tie and people so tight. You know what I mean? Like, they're still themselves, and I love to see that because it's a little bit of me in them, you know? And in the events is where you really see the whole company. So, this event, I saw this guy walking around with a big Dominican flag, and I was like, there's nothing. I was like, following him, I don't even know him, but I was excited. And then of course, you know, like, we became cool, we exchanged Instagrams, he had, he's from Florida, they have a whole team out there, and so, I had the pleasure, thank you, Steph and Chris, to invite, you know, we were able to go to the after party for this event, and I met so many people there, and I was thinking, I almost forgot about this, but at that event, I met what's his husband's name?
Zika?
Yeah.
Zika.
David, I said John. I was thinking John Cena. We had a whole conversation in the middle of the party about God, like, you know, and I was crying, and I totally forgot about that moment. At the moment, it was really impactful, but I almost forgot about it. And after that event, I told Stephanie, I was like, I want to go on my MBA run, and she was like, let's do it, and I did nothing, so but that's how fired up we get, you know, like, you just learn so much, you want to grow so much, and I took advantage, I interviewed our sales, I wanted to do a video with them, so that was really cool.
Wow.
This event, this year, was when I qualified for TTT, which we were here till 12 o'clock at night, so I can qualify, and we went, and shout out to Rose, I'm so happy you're here, because we roomed together, and but afterwards, I ran to the stage, and I was like, Angel, come take a picture of me, because I'm like,
one day I'm gonna be on this stage speaking. So
Yeah.
that's my manifestation. But I wanted to add this picture with Andrew Gaines and Kelly because Kelly, she used to come with her baby, right? Just as you see her baby there, like no excuses, you know. Rosa slept with her at the bed with the baby, then I slept with the baby and Kelly the next night. And that's one of my favorite things about events, that as a team, we get to come closer. Our last event, it was me and Lupe who drove everyone together, and you know, we became cool. So there's the team. And last event, which was in Vegas, not only did we get to see the Jabberwockies, which was cool. If you're a millennial, you're that exciting. But I was in the casino, and I see Patrick Davis just walking by, and I'm an idiot. I was like, thank you, Patrick, for all that you do. And then I was like, wait, let me get a picture with you. Oh my God. And this is why we gotta dress to impress. This is the day we touch down, so I'm gonna give myself some grace. But look at me. I'm wearing my broad shirt and shorts and sneakers next to a freaking from like, you know, from home.
Oh my goodness.
Actually, you have to be a risk, guys. You're gonna get so fired up. I think out of these events was for sure my favorite. Like I was really locked in, you know, and just seeing like the guest speakers like Ray Lewis and it was a whole hour of wisdom. And about it, just do it. So we're sure.
Literally, Allie, she keeps the band on fire. Like, I didn't get a picture. How's she gonna show you know? And we can pictures with the speakers. But it's like, you gotta have at least in attendance to get those pictures, and I'm like, how do you gotta, and to get a time with Pat anymore, like, it's like, his time is, he's in and out, and wearing, you have to be super like elite VIP to be in a room with Pat, and like, get to that conversation, and I'm like, I don't get time with Patrick. I'm excited for this event for you. I think you're gonna get time. The next speaker, guys, I have so much respect for this gentleman because he literally no excuses. His story is a story that every time that I hear it, it reminds me, I get chills all over my body. Just hearing of just the resilience, his vision, where he's going, and also he's an amazing example because you may see him up here, but not only is he a professional in his career, he is a husband, he's a father, he provides for his parents, he's just an incredible guy. Please help me welcome Rodrigo.
It's been fun because being here for it's already about the first year, I missed the big event. Mari was telling me about the big event, like, yeah, I don't know, I'm not interested, so I'm just ready to see what this company was like, right? So a year after, Mari was insisting that you gotta go, okay. The picture, so my wife said, like, you want me to do it, you gotta take me to Disneyland, Universal Studios in Miami. I'm like, okay, that's expensive, that's the cost, so do you want to come with you? Okay, let's go. So I took her to Miami, so that was my first big event because I was afraid. As I said, you gotta go with somebody. Because the first time, you feel like, oh wow, this is too much energy, maybe you feel uncomfortable, but it's good because being uncomfortable, like you are gonna grow. Because if you are comfortable, that means that it doesn't work for you, right? So after that, the next year, you see the person right here, he's my dad and he's my mom, and they write my dad had a stroke. We didn't know, guys, we didn't know that he had a brain stroke. So after that big event changed completely my mindset because you see the parking space to the registration. My dad walked to, I don't know how he made it, but he just walked to by his feet just to prove, just because I need those spots and seats. And he's like, you need it, I'm gonna be there. Like that, yes, no, but I'm gonna, so he walked to like for 30 minutes. He fell a couple times because we didn't know what's happening. So after that, my dad gave me the best lesson. It doesn't matter why you are, you gotta know what happened. If you want to do something, you gotta do it. So after that, I had to go back to Los Angeles. I flew back like 5 hours, and the same day I flew back to Las Vegas. So I spent 16 hours because I want to be there for my team because that time my team came with me. So to me that's a live event ever, and after that big event. And most people that have been in the company said like, this is a big event. No, guys, every time that you go to that event, it changes your personality. You will see a different version. So I can see what this event is because it's different. You will maybe see the same speakers in the company, but it's not every time that they speak in front of us because something new happened on their business and they are willing to. And after that, of course, from big event to big event, I've been growing a lot. I was promoted to PM director last year, but before that, I was technically a director. So after my first big event, I reached my first almost $40,000 in a year as a partner. Wow. I'm a partner. We're going to business to reach the next goals.
At this point, you walked on you said your dad had a stroke, and you didn't say that, but just because, don't touch me. No, you guys touch me. Chris about it, and we're gonna go to Vegas. I think it was maybe like a week later, we were supposed to go to Vegas. I started on July, didn't do anything. And then it was, I just heard Vegas. I'm like, I'm in. So I went. and it was awesome. I came out of that event, I got something that I could do. For those of you guys who don't know, with cancer. And at the time when he was diagnosed with cancer, they were giving him a few months to live. And it was tough because we didn't have this industry, we were not this business. Chris had gotten a scholarship. He was an amazing football player. Didn't grow up playing football. started playing football, and then he got a scholarship to New Mexico. At that time, my dad gets diagnosed with cancer, he drops everything because I couldn't work anymore. So, no, I was in school, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go. When we met EHP guys, we said, I remember, we like said, hey, we gotta do this. My dad had a life insurance that had living benefits, and that gave him money to pay medical expenses, to be able to